We're here for a small claim suit. I did review documents that were received by the court from both parties. I have the petition, which was filed by you, Mr. and Mrs. Peoples, in regards to some work that was done to your home, some roof work. Along with the petition, I have, looks like it is an invoice, military, and as well as a copy of a cashier's check. That's all. That's what I received from you, the plaintiffs in today's case. And the defendant, you, Mr. Alvera, you did respond uh, in writing. Um, I do see a letter from you in regards to the work that was done. And I just want to make sure, Mr. Alvera, did you submit a copy of this response to Mr. and Mrs. Peoples?
I think we did.
Okay. And usually in cases like this, based on, the petition and the response, I usually give, the parties the opportunity to talk amongst themselves to see if they still want to proceed on with this case. So I'll start with you, Mr. and Mrs. Peoples. Would you all still want to proceed on with this case, or would you like to meet privately with Mr. Alvera regarding this suit?
I want to proceed. You want
to proceed?
Okay, we'll proceed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So with that being said, let me explain how this is going to go. You, Mr. and or Mrs. Peoples, will get the opportunity to present the case to me. This is a bench trial. So it's up to you to convince me that the defendant, Mr. Alvera, on behalf of America Roofing, owes you the amount of money that you requested in your petition. You requested $12,000 in damages. So it's going to be up to you to prove to me that he owes you $12,000 in damages. That's how the case is going to go, because that's what you put on the petition. And so while you're speaking, I'm going to ask that you, Mr. Alvera, refrain from interrupting the plaintiff in their presentation. And then afterwards, I'll give you, Mr. Alvera, the opportunity to defend yourself. It'll be up to you to provide proof to me that you do not owe them $12,000 in damages. And that's kind of how the case is going to go. And while you're speaking, I'm going to ask that you, Mr. and Mrs. Peoples, refrain from interrupting Mr. Alvera. This is just to make sure I develop the facts of the case and get as much information as possible. Now, with that being said, I did go over what I received prior to today's hearing. The next thing I need to ask, is there anything that you may bring up in court that hasn't been shared with me or with the other party? And I'm going to start with you, Mr. and Mrs. Peoples.
Not that I can think of right now, Judge.
Okay.
Only thing we have is maybe, do we have a copy of what we paid the $3,000 down payment?
Okay. Is there anything else? Because you're suing for $12,000. So I'm just trying to make sure that if you had any other documents that you want to use to support your case. That's what I'm looking for.
The estimate for replacement roof from another company, what they would charge to do it, and the rest of it was just damages for personal damage.
Okay, and so the estimate, is that an email that you received, or is it just a handwritten estimate?
It's a handwritten receipt.
Okay.
Well, it's on the letterhead from the Castillo Roofing Company, on their personal letterhead, company letterhead. And
then the other part is you're saying just personal damages is what you're seeking the rest to make up the $12,000. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, plus the $3,000 that I already paid Mr. What's his name?
Alvera.
Alvera.
Okay. All right. So you have that now. Did you send a copy of that to Mr. Alvera so that he can review it?
The estimate from the other company, no.
Okay. When did you get that estimate?
It was dated July 15th of 2025.
Okay.
I got the estimate prior to deciding to go with American Roofing because they were
Okay.
cheaper.
Okay, so this is something that you had prior to. So, okay, you have. All right. Now I'll just hold off with you, Mr. Alvera. Do you have anything other than what you provided to the court to support your defense?
Well, the only thing I can tell is, I'm gonna make a long story short.
Well, no. Okay. Well, what I need? Do you have any documents that you plan on using in your defense? That's what I'm looking for. Do you have any documents that you plan on using in your defense? Not testimony, but actual physical documents.
Well, the letter that I sent is the only
Okay.
one I have.
Okay.
I have, because I tried to convince them to let us either either remove the shingles that they don't like and
Yeah,
put the one that they want, but they
Well-
refuse. They say they want to go to court. So
We'll get into that. We'll get into it. I just wanted to make sure I had that there was a level of transparency in regards to documents. That's the key starting out. Just want to make sure that there's no surprises with regards to what may be introduced in this hearing. Now, the invoice, I'm gonna, allow you to proceed on without me receiving that other invoice, Mr. And Mrs. Peoples. But I may need that at a later time. So this is what's going to happen. Mr. and Mrs. Peoples, you're going to speak first, and then afterwards, you, Mr. Alvera. You started some of your defense, but I'll give you the opportunity to defense that once they're through, okay?
thank you.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Peoples, go ahead and present your case.
Okay, we had contacted American Roofing about a roof replacing our roof, and the only stipulation was that the shingles would be black in order to correspond with the colors of the house now. The house now is black and white, more or less, black and white brick, and we wanted a black roof to coincide with the colors of the roof. Instead, he came out and put some, he says weathered wood, which is brown and pink, I think. And with the brown and pink roof and then the black and white brick of the house, it's just a whole cluster of colors that don't go together. And that's all we asked him for was the black roof. And I tried talking to him and he wasn't going to change it. So there's no need for us to really to talk about if he wasn't willing to change the colors.
And he also used different shingles that was agreed upon when we first talked to him. And he put some other kind of shingles on the house. When we talked to him about it, he came out to the house and he said that he was sorry for what he did and that he should have talked to us first. And he thought that putting a black roof on the house would make the house hot and all that. So he just basically did what he wanted to do after he got his $3,000. And he asked us if we would accept his apology, and we said, okay, but you still need to correct it. And he wasn't willing to do that. And so we sent him a letter and we offered to say, okay, since you put this brown roof on the house, either we can let it go like that and the $3,000 we paid you, that's it. We don't owe you any more money, or you can correct it. He didn't want to do either one.
And initially, $3,000 down payment was to purchase supplies.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I'm hearing you correct. You initially paid him the $3,000, right? And
Yes.
whenever y'all told him about it, there was a remaining balance. Is that
Yes.
what it was?
Yes.
Okay, so he told you that, look, I tell you what, you don't want to worry about paying me nothing else, but I'm not going to change the color back. Is that what I heard?
No, he didn't say anything about not paying him anything else. He still want his money, but he didn't want to correct his mistake.
Okay.
But he still wants to be paid.
So
And
did you
I
all
don't-
pay him? Did y'all pay him the remaining balance?
We paid him one time. We sent it because
Twice.
it was $180 a month after the $3,000 down payment,
But
and we were supposed to pay the rest out $180 a month until the balance was paid. I did send him one payment, but after that, we decided that we wasn't going to send him any more money until we go to court.
because he
So-
wasn't going to change the roofing.
So in total, you paid him $3,180 as of today.
Yes.
What was the agreed upon amount for total?
$6,000.
Okay.
3,000 was down payment for materials, and to get it started. So at that time, he could have purchased the black roof, black shingles. I'm thinking instead he had some shingles probably in supply, and he just threw them in there since he had the money. That's just my opinion.
Okay, so the estimate that you got from the other company, how much was that estimate for?
7,500. 7,500.
And that 70, let me just ask you this, that 7,500, that was to do a total roof replacement, including everything that, you might be out of, or as, any extras, because that's what some roofers do. I'm just assuming they charge a little extra just in case
Yes.
ride good or something like that. So $7,500 is a total roof replacement. Is that what
Yes.
Okay. And that's the new estimate. And who was that estimate from?
It was from what's the name of it?
Castillo Roofing Solutions.
Castillo Roofing Solutions.
Could you can you just turn that around so I can see that? Bring it up, son, Mr. Peoples. Bring it up. Go up. Okay. Go up a little bit more. Okay, go up a little bit more. Okay, 30-year shingles. Go to your left. Well, the other way. I'm sorry. Go the other way. Okay. And go down. Oh no, go up then. Go up. All right, go up a little bit more. And so go up. Okay, go to your right, son. Okay, so let's see here. So read that at the bottom. What does that say?
It says scope of work, put tarps around house, remove old shingles, repair any damaged decking at $75 per sheet after second sheet if needed, install synthetic felt, replace all pipes, flashings, and vents, install new 2x2 drip edge, prime and paint roof vents, pipe jacks, install ice and water shield on valleys, asphalt starter, universal starter course, ridge cap, standard profile composition shingles, install 30-year shingles on Corning Oak Ridge, dispose of all trash, run magnet around yard, conduct final inspections.
Did it say anything about the color on that one?
No.
No, I don't see anything on this one about color. It says description, roof replacement, 30-year shingles. Price includes materials, labor, disposal, and a lifetime workmanship warranty. Oh, sorry.
That you got from America Roofing, and I see why you went with America, because it's $1,500 cheaper.
Yes.
And I see here pretty much that it's similar to what you receive as far as the work, but on yours, on the one that you received from America Roofing, they did indicate that the shingles are supposed to be black. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so tell me, a little bit more about your pain and suffering. Why is it that you feel like you are you should get an additional $7,000 something for pain and suffering.
The $7,000 is not for painting. Well, when he came to the house, we tried meeting with him a couple of times. And the last time he came, he insulted, I feel, my intelligence and my religion by bringing God into it and trying to tell me that my shingles was hot, that I didn't know what I wanted, you know. And I was insulted by that, and I asked him to leave because it's an insult to my intelligence and my religion. And the remainder is for court costs.
Okay, the reason why I asked that because as it stands today, you only pay $3,180, but you're wanting $12,000. So I was just trying to figure out where this extra $8,820 comes in. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Tell me why I should give you an additional $8,000. And I understand what you're saying about your feelings being hurt, but I'm looking for something other than that, Mr. Peoples. Go ahead.
Okay, because that's what it would cost us to get the roof replaced. Just
So
going by the other estimate from the other company.
So even though you didn't pay him the full amount, you're wanting him, even though you did not pay him the full amount of $6,000, you're wanting him to pay for a new roof, everything.
You know, Judge, if he'd have just done what he was supposed to do, that wouldn't be a problem at all. But personally, I don't really feel that he would come back and do a decent job. So we're gonna have to get someone else to do the job.
I understand you don't want to work with him. I'm trying to just make sure I develop the facts, and I need to, and I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correct. The reason why you're requesting an additional $8,000 is one, it's going to cost you $7,500 to get a new roof.
Yes.
And you want him to pay for that. And he, disrespected you.
Yes. And the other was reimbursement for what I'd already paid him.
Okay. All right.
Actually, we're not trying to get over anything. We just wanted black shingles on our house is all. That's all we wanted.
And what you're saying is that you don't trust him to come in and get the black shingles. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
We don't.
Okay.
Because we feel that he just baited us in and then switched the product. After he got the money, he switched the product and put what he wanted on there. Then tell us that we don't know what we want and that.
Yeah, because when he came over and he was apologizing and said that he should have talked to us first before he put that type of roof on the house and asking us if we believe in God. And we were like, yeah, we believe in God. And do we forgive him? And I'm like, yeah, okay, I can forgive you, but you still need to correct your mistake.
Okay. All right. Let me anything else before I move on to the defendant, Mr. Alvera? Anything else I need to y'all want to tell me in regards to your case?
Yes, and this letter he sent us is one statement in there about the remaining balance. He was willing to come back and change the roofing, but he wanted the balance paid upon completion. But that wasn't what we had agreed on. We had agreed on $180 payments until it was paid off. But he wants to change it all now.
Mr. Alvera, here's your opportunity to defend yourself. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's a lot of, I'm going to make a long story short. I didn't know nothing about Castillo's roofing solution. I didn't know nothing about it. They have been trying for us to work with them for way back, maybe a year ago. They start dealing with my son, Michael, and they request that if we can give him credit, and we used to have that. We used to give credit to the people, but we find out that it was too much hassle, and we stopped. And they keep coming to me, and they call me, and they come to my office, trying to get the credit. And I say, no, we don't have no credit. We don't give no credits. Finally, I got convinced because I see that they good people. I say, if they good people, they will not do nothing wrong. I'm pretty sure they will pay. So I decided to visit with them, and I say, look, I'm gonna do it for you guys, but please we don't want no trouble. We don't want no problems. Please, when we finish, you just pay you balance in good manner. And they accepted. They say yes. Also, I mentioned to them that they used to have a 3-tab shingle. It's a chip that is very cheap. I say, I'm gonna upgrade it to 30-year shingle. So they agree. And they mentioned that the neighbor have a roof that they like it. So and I apologize with them because the color that they wanted, I didn't put it on. I deeply apologize with them. And I say, well, in my mind, I thought it was going to be okay because we match the house that is in front of their house. And it looks very well. If you look at the house, the house look nice. And I understand that it was my mistake that I put the shingles that is on the front of the house is weatherwood. And it looks real nice, but they don't like it. And I say, look, I am going to give you 3 months off. You don't have to pay me for 3 months. Just pay me the rest and deduct 3 months. And they didn't accept it. And they want me to remove the shingles. I say, okay, I'm going to do that. And at the beginning, he accepted. He said, look, Joe, if you do that job, I am going to pay you not on credit. I'm going to pay you cash. I say, okay. That's what he has. What they told me at the beginning. And then me and Michael, we visit with them, and they didn't want us. They don't want us to do that. They say, no, we're going to go to court. We're going to go to court. I say, sir, we can work it out, the problem. And I went home, and in 2 weeks or something like that, I received a check. I received a payment. And I talked to my wife. I say, I think they understand, and they decided to go with the offer that I make. So deduct 3 months from what they owe. And then I hear that they sue me. That's the story. I was not aware that he was going to sue us. And I apologize with them. They accept my apology because in my mind, I told him straight. I say, I thought I was doing you a favor, matching your house pretty good, and I'm so sorry. But because I guess I make a little mistake over there, and I'm so sorry for that. And I am willing to work with them still. I'm willing to do. You judge and let me know what we can do to solve the problem. I want to be part of the solution because I love my customers. Even though they sue me already, I still love them because I'm a Christian man.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Peoples, you all sent him just want to make sure I'm hearing this correct. You sent him a letter on August 21st via certified mail with 2 proposed reasonable options. The first one was to replace the brown shingles with the contracted black shingles as originally agreed. And the second one would be allow you all to retain the brown shingles, but consider our $3,000 down payment as full payment for the project. Let me just ask you this, Mr. and Mrs. Peoples. If he were to agree to number 1, would you have continued making the payments as scheduled until the $6,000 balance was paid?
Yes, that was our plan.
Okay. And if he were to choose option 2, which is allow y'all to keep the brown shingles, but call it a wash for everything else, you would have accepted the brown shingles as is.
Yes.
With the $3,000 being paid in full.
And for him to continue with the workmanship. that he guaranteed with the shingles.
That wasn't on your proposal. I was just trying to make sure yeah. Because all you said is that, hey, I'm giving you two options. Option one, replace it, make it right, and we'll continue paying. Option two, allow you all to keep the brown shingles, but consider the $3,000 down payment as full payment for the project. So if he would have chosen option two, the warranty and all of that stuff would have been out. I just want to make sure you understand that, because that's what happens. They would have, it would have been a wash if he would have chose option two. And if he would have chosen option two, you would have accepted that brown roof as is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we said. So
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put you back in a waiting room. I'll be back with a judgment. Okay.
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 Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Court's now back in session. Cause number J2V25-0691. Bobby and Frida Peoples versus Joe Ted Alvera, DBA America Roofing. In this case, after hearing both sides and taking into consideration everything that has been received by the court, I am going to rule in favor for the plaintiff. It's going to go as follows. Plaintiff will be awarded $3,180, the original amount that was paid to America Roofing. An additional $3,500 pain and suffering. Total judgment, not including court costs, $6,680. Including court costs, $6,824. The statutory interest rate that will be applied to this judgment of 6.75% until the judgment is paid in full and satisfied. You, Mr. Alvera, you have the right to appeal my decision. If you do choose to appeal my decision, you would have to post an appeals bond of $13,648. It's double the judgment. You have 21 days from today's date to appeal the court's decision. If the case is appealed, it will be sent to the higher court, which is the county court of law. At that time, the case will start all over, meaning that it never happened. And you would have to provide, your proof to that county court of law judge. That being said, judgment favor for the plaintiff. Court's adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.